Hello everyone and welcome back. What is and how is psychology warfare used? How many times have you turned on the TV or read a newspaper and all you saw were upsetting images of terror? For many centuries, military conflicts have used one form of psychology warfare or another is an pledge to lower their opponents smaller. The thing about psychology warfare is that it doesn't inflict physical damage alone. Instead, these attacks have a goal to install the heightened sense for a fear that is relatively greatly and more serious than an action threat in livestock. Okay, what is psychology warfare? Physical warfare refers to planned deliberate use of threats, propaganda, and other forms of non-complete methods during war, threats, wars, or typical untrust periods to intimidate, demoralize, mislead, or otherwise affect the enemy's behavior or way of thinking. While all countries employ psychological warfare, the US CIA or Central Intelligence Agency listed the typical objectives of physical psychology. Operation PSYOP or Psychology Warfare PSYWAR as follows. 1. Helping overcome the violence to fight of enemy. Number 2. Influencing the attitudes and morale of people in countries that are natural or friendly to theirs the US. Number 3. Gaining the alliance to motivating the morale of the friendly groups in natural nations that the enemies occupies. In order to reach their goals, the people in charge of planning campaigns for psychology warfare first try to be familiar with the beliefs, vulnerabilities, strengths, weaknesses, likes and dislikes of the intense population. The CIA stated the key to ensuring the success of psychology experience is to know what motivations of drive to target. Okay, psychology warfare is a mind war being the non-lethal way to cooperation minds and hearts. Psychology warfare often uses the propaganda for influencing the beliefs, values, reasoning, emotions, behavior, or motivators of the targets. The kind of propaganda panics can have targets that include political organization, government, civilization, individuals, military personnel, as well as advocacy groups. Basically, a type of information that is cleverly vampired. Psychology parents propaganda can get described in all or any of following ways. 1. Media with audio only, such as shortwave radio broadcasts. 2. Audiovisual media such as movies and television. 3. Face-to-face verbal communications. 4. Solely visual media such as posters, books, magazines, and leaflets. What matters more than the way the propaganda weapons are distributed or the specific messages they carry, as well as how effective they are in pursuing or influencing the target audiences. Okay, the three categories of psychology warfare or cyber propaganda is divided into the three primary categories. Okay, 1. Black propaganda. Black propaganda, literally fake news, is when the information has been found to be deceitful or false and is used with sources that don't have anything to do with accuracy. 2. Gray propaganda. Information is merely truthful and doesn't contain details that could be dispowered bots. There are no sources cited. 3. White propaganda. Information is only moderately based and truthful, and the source is cited, although the highest levels of risk involved. Target the target populace will eventually identify that the information is false and the source will be discredited. Credibility is all about pursuits. You should make people believe the things you say first for them to do as you say. Okay, now go to psychology warfare in the modern world. Okay? Techniques for commentary psychology warfare were used for the first time during World War I. Print and electronic media's technological advance made it simpler and easier to handle propaganda and government through the mass cultural newspaper. When out on the battleground, innovation advance made spreading leaflets possible behind the enemy lines, while special artillery rounds that were non-lethal were also developed for delivery of propaganda. The postcards that British police dropped, the German troops bore notes that were supposed to be handwritten by the reason from Germany who commanded their British captains humane treatment. During the Second World War, the Allied and Axis powers alike used psychology operation on a regular basis. Climb to power Adolf Hitler in Germany was mainly driven by propaganda meant to disgrace his political enemies. His foaming speeches surprised national pride and enraged the people to put the blame on other people for the self-inflicted issues, the economy of Germany. The radio broadcast a rage as psychology operation reached its peaks during World War II. The popular broadcast music Tokyo Rose of Japan with the fake information of the victories of the Japanese military was used to describe Allied forces. Similar tactics were used by Germany through Axis radio broadcasts, but probably the physical operation in World War II with the most impact was when American commercial orders carried the leak of face orders that lead of high command Germans into the believing that the Allied day individuals will take place on classes specials instead of normally friends. Psychology warfare can be equally damaging as psychology physical war, as it affects not only those who are directly individuals but also the general public who can see, hear, witness, and experience in consequences.